All right, so in today's video, we're talking about data entry. Now, what is data entry exactly? Well, data entry basically, to put it simply, is to take a particular set of information and enter it into a document or a form. Now, this could be something simple as being at a doctor's office. As you see the nurses sitting there behind the counter, you give them the information that they need, your name, your birth date, all that good stuff. As they type it into the computer, that is data entry. Now, you have other businesses for taking certain information from marketing businesses for analytics, or we'll say YouTube, perfect example. You could have somebody that actually works in all that kind of analytical stuff. And in which case, you would have somebody go through and take all that information that's available in your YouTube analytics and go, here, put this in this form on the spreadsheet. That spreadsheet can then turn around, take that information, and calculate everything out and give you the information that you're looking for the overall numbers and stuff like that. Taking that information from YouTube, putting it into that spreadsheet, that is data entry. Telemarketing, collecting the information from customers that you're calling, putting that information into a form or a document is data entry. It is very, very simple. It could be something that is done for hours on end, and you can make a fair amount of money. I know when I spent 8 years in the Marine Corps, that was one of my biggest duties was data entry, in administrative work, working in the recruiting office. Every recruit or every potential recruit employee that we had come into our office had to fill out a contact sheet. That way, if we needed to get a hold of them after they signed papers, or if they needed more information, needed to set an appointment, whatever the situation may be, we had that information card. It was also my responsibility after our meetings that we would take that information and put it into a spreadsheet so that we could track when we talked to them, what happened when we talked to them. Were we able to actually reach that person? Did we get voicemail? Did you confirm that you were having your appointment? Or are they changing their mind? Whatever the situation may be, that was a part of the job was to take that information, put it into the spreadsheet, and keep track of things with that potential recruit. That was data entry. Every time that we did anything, it was data entry at the end of the day, because you might be putting it on paper, but this is now the digital age. So we have to put everything into the computer. And then everything goes to the main hub or the headquarters or whatever for them to be able to do what they have to. That's how a lot of businesses do their marketing, is through data. And that's how we as creators on YouTube do a lot of things, is through data. Now, taking that information from YouTube, as I said, and putting it into a spreadsheet for you to be able to track your own numbers. That's data entry. You can find businesses that will hire you to do nothing but take information and put it into a spreadsheet if you know how. You could have somebody that's just looking for a virtual assistant who would be willing to do simple little tasks like that. Okay, for instance, we'll say hypothetically, I'm looking for somebody to handle mine for me. That way I could free up the amount of time that I spend sitting here at this desk collecting information to be able to make these videos. I could go to a virtual assistant and go, hey, I need this information. Can you find it for me? And then you could put into a document so that I can come back to it later on today. You know, it could be as simple as doing a survey of you viewers here in the community. Hey, do a post on my YouTube channel. Post these questions, get these results, and let me know what you find out. Boom, data entry. Very, very simple. There are a number of different ways that you can do this yourself as a home-based business as well. Like I said, virtual assistant, freelancing, working part-time or full-time for a business virtually. You can find things like that through LinkedIn, Indeed, and multiple other websites that are out there that do job searches. It's entirely up to you on what kind of data entry you want to do. Do you want to work in a doctor's office? Do you want to work in a call center? Do you want to work from home and work for one of these places if they have that opportunity available? It's entirely up to you on what industry you look at. You could make anywhere from, minimum wage up to $20, $30 an hour, depending on your experience. I know in some different industries, when it comes to that you're looking at top dollar of $20 to $25 an hour, but you're doing a lot of different work. But this is one of them jobs, like I said, that just about anybody can do if you can type. That's all it is taking information from one source and putting it into another for somebody else to use. So, hope you found that helpful. It's very, very simple work. It entirely depends on what you're looking for, what kind of pay you're looking for, what industry you're looking into, and a lot of different factors. But it is still one of the easiest out there for just about anybody. Hope you found it helpful. Don't forget to check out one of these videos over here, as I'm sure one of them may interest you as well. If you have any questions, please feel free to drop them down below and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. You know, these work at home opportunities are some of the simplest things, but yet some of the questions just don't get answered with these videos. So feel free to comment below or hit us up over on the group in Facebook, and we'll see you later.